The college football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Boone Pickens Stadium in Stillwater, Oklahoma, home of the Oklahoma State Cowboys. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
And they'll give it to the back. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's a run. Running back's got it. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch. It's Hawkins. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Boy, trawls and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. There's the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incomplete. Second down coming up.
Here we go.
Using his legs here.
Wow, really good read here by this quarterback, and I love the call on the RPO. Now they got a shot here on third down. It's much more manageable than the hole that they had dug for themselves. Curious to see if they stay on the ground or are they going to go through the air. They have the option to do either.
They're going to run it. That gets the carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. The distance will be from 38 yards out. He got it. The field goal's good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Ball handed off. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. Even on the first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Iowa.
Hey, this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's past the marker and still going. Second effort. Their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. And now they'll run it on the draw. Well, the power run is stuffed, barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
The Cowboys will send their punt team onto the field. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Important second down play coming up. Wants to throw it. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. Refusing to be stopped on this play. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
First down here for this offense. He's looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Second down now after the sack. That's a design quarterback keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's fourth down.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. A solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21. The offense will line up. A chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Here's the handoff. He breaks free. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. So, Kirk, Iowa has the lead here, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's going to pull it down and run. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. No chance to catch him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking deep downfield to the left. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Oh, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. That's reeled in. It's Bickley. Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays. And this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
And the Cowboys will have 1st and 10 here. Trying to catch the defense with the draw.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. As the first down is still going. And he takes it into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag now. So the electric touchdown play taken off the board. It's coming all the way back. That's a crucial mistake. Critical third down play for this offense right here. The shotgun handoff here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. The lead remains 3 after that miss.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. And the Hawkeyes pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Love the call here on third and short. When in doubt, go to the big tight end with that big frame. Easy catch, box out the defense, and get the first down.
They'll run it from the gun. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's got the 40. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
What a weapon this quarterback is. He can throw the football. We know he can run. But with this kind of speed, he doesn't just take off. He can pick up big chunks of yards like this here.
Looking to throw it on first down. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Boy, huge play by this offense. Good timing between the quarterback and the receiver. You could see the quarterback wanted to put that ball away from the defender up high. And how about the receiver? Adjusted that ball, thrown to the outside. Does a nice job of getting his feet down and comes up with that big play.
That's a second and goal play for the offense. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Here's the option play. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Caught in the flat by the running back. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on fourth and goal from the 1. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawkeyes.
I thought there might be some initial penetration by this defense. The offense decides to run it up the middle, and I got to give all the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go, uses that vision to get this touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Running back with the football.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. He's got the first down and still motoring. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Cowboys.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They're going to run it here. They stop him, but it's a first down. The Hawkeyes will crank up the tempo. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Now it's second down here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick six. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? It's a deep shot to the right. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Pass caught. Can he get in? And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. Now the all-important extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking right, this one caught. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Cowboys come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. A quick throw to the right. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
Send the back in motion. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense comes to the line with the 1st down. The defense going to have to overcome that costly 15-yard penalty. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Here's the 2nd down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that 1st down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
He's running out of time here.
Caught near the goal line. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. 1st and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Iowa. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Extra point makes the lead 4. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out, it's Riley. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. Final seconds in the 1st half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the 2nd half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Cowboys will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. They begin with a quick throw to the left. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Handoff from the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run.
They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
A gain makes it second and medium. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense now set up first and goal after a critical roughing the passer penalty. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. Just have to be smart.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag down. Let's check out the marker. So the offense obviously declines that penalty on the defense, and the touchdown will stand. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes the lead 11. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's going to take off here. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The Cowboys hustle to the line to run the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks free. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Getting set. Here's second down. Ball handed to the running back. And the Cowboys looking to keep this drive moving.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. The Cowboys with 1st and 10 here.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Pass caught. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Gonna run it. It's Riley. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. Got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to keep ticking.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
QB decides to keep it here. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
Oh, that was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on 3rd down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on 4th?
The field goal is good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. The pocket breaking down. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down.
He escapes the pocket.
He's looking to scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, to keep this drive moving.
And the Cowboys looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver.
A pop pass on the jet sweep.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
The Cowboys churn out another first down. And looking to throw now on first down. That's reeled in. It's Bickley. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. That completion sets up a second down play. They call the draw play here. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Boy, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Bringing pressure. Caught over the middle. It's Huffman. Completion nets about 9 yards. Not enough for the first, and it's fourth down. So Iowa has the big lead here so far. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where they have a chance. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They're going to run it. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. It's not the way you want to start. First down and 20 now. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Looking to pass here on second down. And the pass is incomplete. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on 1st and 2nd down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on 3rd down, but it's still 4th down. Can they pick up the 1st?
Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Remember, it was a field goal on the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down after a short gain there.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. It's a quarterback keeper. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
You got a short pickup here, but just what they needed. This will keep the drive moving, and you know what it's going to do? Plant a seed on this defense. Anytime they run that option, beware the quarterback.
And the Cowboys line up on 1st and 10 now. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game. And the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. We'll try to run it with the option. He's got room to run. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. Past the 10. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeyes.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And here's the return from inside the 5. They make the tackle, but let's check out what that flag on the field is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Fighting off the defender. That run moves the ball to the 16. The Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
And the game will pick up the first down. Tackled at the 22. The offense going with the hurry-up.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Offense in hurry-up mode.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? He fires this throw and is intercepted. Could take it all the way.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a 1-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, this back has had a great day. They're winning the football game. I just looked at my stats. This guy's at 99 yards on the day. You can tell how badly he wants to cross the 100-yard threshold. He's been superb today.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time.
The lead remains at 12 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. To be brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Cowboys getting set on 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made on the right side. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for it.
Touchdown, Cowboys, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. inside give now from the shotgun. Physical run earns the first down.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
Man, now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Grinding away on the ground. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. A quick throw out left, complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Can he make it to the marker? And the Hawkeyes look to keep this drive moving.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Loose ball, a scramble for it. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
We're in the fourth quarter. The offense has the ball in the red zone, looking to maybe put this game away, and they turn the ball over, giving their opponent some life.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
It was there, Chris. It was the right call. It was good execution. He just dropped it. That receiver's got to do a better job of finishing the play.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The receiver makes the catch. Good enough for the first down to the 37. Timeout is called here to stop the clock on this crucial possession. It comes down to this in this playoff game, fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? He'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? They look to throw it here on second down. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37. Looking to throw it on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. The offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. And now a timeout is taken by the defense with 11 seconds remaining. And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's first and goal. The quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Chris, what a drive by this offense to put the go-ahead score up with under 10 seconds to go. You know, as a quarterback, you hope for opportunities like this, and this offense and the quarterback delivers in a big way.
And he will not get there. The defense stops him, and so the lead is still one. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. And this one is dropped and incomplete as time runs out to end the ball game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.